Hey everybody, it is Rob Appel from Making It Fun, Michael Miller Fabrics, and we had such a wonderful response to last week's little fun road trip video that I have a couple public service announcements I must make before the next video comes out. So first and foremost, please be aware, there is not a loose rodent running around in the video. About 9 minutes in, there's been a lot of accusations and I didn't even catch it in the footage, and I definitely did. I went back and I checked it in the raw footage. It is a customer ducking behind the fabric and the bolts and everything, and you see her hair running behind some fabric, and it really does. It looks like there's a loose hedgehog or something in the shop, and it is awesome, and I couldn't have planned for it. So anyway, I want to make sure that everybody knows there are no loose rodents running around in Sew and Save in the video last week. That was just a coincidence that happened, and I couldn't have planned for it any better. Thank you for all of those who commented. I did panic when I started reading about the loose mouse. I wasn't sure what you meant. That was awesome. I also got a ton of questions because I didn't do a great job. I wasn't sure how all the special effects would work, and they really didn't actually in the video. So I want to talk a little bit more about that Instagram Layouts app. What I was talking about and how I use my cell phone to take a quick picture of a quilt block and then audition it into a digital quilt very quickly. Now, I did not make this up. My dear friend Jen Carlton Bailey, you may know her on Instagram as Betty Crocker Ass. She's the one who, I know, I didn't make it up, right? She's the one who taught me this as a teaching technique when working with our students so we can get a very quick visualization of what the quilts could potentially turn out like. So I brought my tool here. It's an iPhone, but you can do it on an Android just the same. So you need to download a different app. It's not in Instagram. It's called Instagram Layout. So it's a second app in your app store, however you get that. And I'll try to do this. Now, of course, the camera's going to focus on my face. So it's the one next to Instagram. So it's right there. So I'm going to touch that, and it's going to open up like a sub menu, right? And in that sub menu, you can see I've preloaded, I've preloaded some of the pictures of the quilt blocks. So I'm just going to touch any one of these pictures like that, and then now across the top you can see I have other layout choices. So as I scroll through here, you can see that there are multiple different ways that I can now see what that block would look like. And in the video I was talking about, I've got a couple of photos that I've already saved, and you save your photo once it's done. And so on the video I was discussing how you could look at sashings or no sashing. So here's an example of, I took the picture and I didn't crop it, so I loaded it into the Layouts app so you could see the black as a pseudo sashing. And then I also then cropped the photo and loaded it in again, and now you can see the project without the sashing. And then better than that, remember, you're just saving this as a photo, so you can do a couple of different quick things now that we're talking more about the app. One, you can load in multiple different blocks or different photos into layouts. So technically you could audition multiple blocks coming together, or you can do like I did where you make the same block come together, save this as a image, and then you could load it back in and tile it 6 more times so you could really see maybe what a king or queen size quilt would look like using that block, that quantity that you have in that size kind of thing. So it's just another great way of using technology and the tools in our pockets to help us be creative in our quilting world. It's not for every quilt, it's not for everybody, but it is a great technique. So I want to say a huge shout out to all my friends in the quilting world. Jen Carlton Bailey, you're the one who taught me this awesome trick, and thank you, and I hopefully have taught more and more folks how to use their cell phones and technology in their design world. Okay, another video coming up tomorrow as well. It's another great one, a shop tour, but I just wanted to make sure you knew while I was out there, I was having a lot of fun, but I wasn't finding loose rodents in quilt shops. Awesome, we'll see you all again real soon.